special guest. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Keith Chronicles. As you know, this is our third episode of Kickin' It with Keith, and I got somebody who I'm so honored to have with me. And I'm kind of fanning out. I fanned out a little bit before we got on here, but I'm gonna save it all I'm gonna save the interaction for the fans. So I'd like to welcome a man who sees no limits at all. He's a tailor, he's a fashion designer for the stars, and he's a TV personality. I've been trying to get his name right. Apparently, I've been pronouncing it wrong for 2 damn years. His name's John Allen, aka Jolleson. Jolleson. He's gonna tell us how to pronounce it when I bring him on here. All right, welcome, my friend, y'all. So tell us what your name is, real for real, since I just butchered it 15 million times.
You know, it all depends on you, but some people call me Jolleson or they call me John Allen. Mostly the fashion world calls me Jolleson.
Jolleson. So if somebody came up to you and was like, "What's up, Jolleson?" What you gonna be like?
Hi, what's going on? What's up?
I know that's right, because there's different dialects, and you got people like me whose country who might not understand. All right, man. So
I got family from the Midwest. I understand.
Really?
Yeah.
So are you okay? So actually, let's not. I don't want to get into that just yet, because that's my next question. But I just want to say thank you so much for being my third guest on here. I want to say thank you for taking the time out of your day and really just believing in me and allowing me to bring you here in front of the people. And so I actually was going to tell you, have you tell us a little bit about yourself. So I want you to tell us about yourself, where you're from, what you do. Make sure that people know about you.
I think it's an honor that you invited me to be here. I'm so excited. Oh, man. I work in the fashion world. I do art. I'm a creator. I do a lot of sewing, mostly in the last couple of years. It's been crazy for 3 years now. It's
really
been nonstop sewing.
Do your fingers be hurting?
Fingers hurt, bleeding. I look like a little diabetic with all the pokes from the needles.
Really?
Yeah, it's a lot of wear and tear on the body, but because of my passion for fashion, passion for fashion, it keeps me going. It keeps me pushing past the pain.
Speaking of passion for fashion, I remember when we got on here, I complimented that sweater you have on. I was like, man, I love that. And you was like, I just made it. And I'm like, oh, okay, well. And I hate how my shirt fit. But I love this sweater. It's amazing.
I gotta say, I'm a bit inspired by Billie Eilish, is one of the people I work with, and looking how she really expresses herself through her wardrobe. And I was like, let me take a bit of that.
She's also a baggy kind of dresser. Okay, and I think I like that on her. Didn't she do that video with Kanye West and those big ass clothes?
I don't know.
Probably not. Probably not. Okay, whatever. I was thinking about when he had those big
No, I think that was a rapper or something.
Oh, okay.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Well, I don't know if Billie Eilish and Kanye did a song together, but
probably not. He'd probably get on the stage and try to take a goddamn trophy away. If I don't know, he's rude. I don't think he really likes anybody in the world except for the Cardi. I don't even think I don't know. Okay, not Kanye. So I do. You did mention that you work with Billie Eilish, and I'm just gonna say, I have seen countless people that you have worked with. I have seen you work with people like Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. I seen you worked on Normani's debut outfit whenever she came out. I feel like you worked with Jennifer Hudson. You've worked with Ari Lennox. I mean, and I feel like I'm disrespecting your resume by just naming these people, but you have worked with a lot of people. So
a lot of people.
Would you consider yourself more of a tailor, or would you consider yourself more of a fashion designer? What
I think it's 50-50, because when I got into the industry, I started off with my designing. That was my first intention when I went to college, growing up in high school. But it's weird because not coming from a huge financial family background, I had to make money. I had to make ends.
Right.
I had to do whatever I could to keep everything going. So I started doing the tailoring. That's how that started. And then the tailoring started to build up after I did my vision board, and I put all A-list celebrities on there. And then next, I just got called back after back,
I was
like
gonna.
nonstop.
I wanted to know, and I'm kind of getting away from my whole little script over here, but I just kind of I'm gonna ask you questions as they come along. So
Yeah,
how did that happen for you? Like, was it something? Because I do know that your mom, she's like a hair guru. I did notice that. I believe her name is it Candy Boss Hair?
candy for hair.
Candy for her. Sorry, she's a
Yeah,
boss lady for the hair. I'm just saying. But
she,
I know she is in the industry, per se. So did that help you, or what? How
almost
did you
definitely.
how did you get these
My
A-list
mother gave me.
celebrities?
She got me my first celebrity client when I was 15, Fantasia from American Idol. And it was such a dream when Fantasia calls me. He's like, "Hi, this is Fantasia." And I was like, "Wait, what just
Hi,
happened?"
Fantasia.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
amazing.
I would never forget that moment. It was like life changing. And she definitely like helped me a lot because she's taken me on set. I went to the Playboy Mansion with she did Nelly and Justin Timberlake. I went on set with Dilemma, that video Dilemma with Kelly Rowland and Nelly.
How
Um,
old are you?
Me?
Yes. You look fucking 20. How old are you, friend?
I'm 33.
Really?
I'm 33.
Well, congratulations on that.
Yeah.
You look
So
great. I thought you was gonna
I
I
like
was like you was like 4.5 working on the dilemma video.
no. I didn't work on that. I was like with my mom on set.
Man.
Yeah, that just hanging around her.
Yeah.
It's crazy that the clients that she used to have are some of my clients today. So I also worked with Kelly's too, with
So
Tailor.
you said you are from LA, right?
I'm from LA, born and raised.
Born and raised. So did you like go to school with anybody that was like that's maybe like famous now or anything? I don't know if a lot of people from LA end
My
up becoming famous or if it's they go there and
I
then
went
become famous.
to I went to Hamilton High School. A lot of famous people went to Hamilton.
Really?
I don't know everyone's name, but I know it has like a big reputation. I was there. It has 7 schools. I was studying the arts program. I went there for fashion program. They didn't have the fashion, but then it's still crazy how they all work together. Because I also am a painter.
Yeah.
Like I just
I
did
mean,
this.
you're an
I did
artist.
this art.
I would imagine that, and I'm not gonna lie. I watched your video that you did, and excuse me, I don't want to disrespect the brand, but you did a fashion week, and I know you were talking about in the video it was a certain machine that it helps bring your
Oh,
creations, and I thought it was amazing just kind of watching it, like watching you cut it out, and you painted that right on that, what was it, a dress or was it some silhouette? You paint that right? How
oh,
did
that process was crazy. It was Cornette's Fashion Week, and I was
okay?
printing with Cornette Digital. They're absolutely amazing because they invited me in and they showed me so much love. And it started off with me having a dream, and because I meditate and I saw chakra energy that, and then I drew
Ooh,
it out, and then I met with a graphic designer, and oh, that was such a process. I went through like maybe 3 graphic designers just to get that done
so
because they did.
what makes you not want to choose the first one? Like, how do you know you don't like when you say you have to go through three?
I'm learning myself and my own energy that you have to be very spiritual to work with me. You have
Yeah,
to be connected. Creativity comes from the spirit, from a place they call the source, is God. If you can't connect there, you won't understand me or my ideas. So
understood.
the other people, they couldn't quite connect to that area, go as deep. And then I finally met someone who could, and he was able to illustrate my illustrations beautifully to computer. Because I can draw by hand, but not by computer.
I know
Uh,
this is super. This I don't see how they. I can't draw by. I can do a little bit by hand, but how they get on the computer and do all that graphic design, man. I swear to God, somebody teach me, please.
Me too. That's all I need. It would change my life, but
so
I
so
can learn everything.
So when you were coming up, you said like you went to high school and you knew you wanted to do fashion and stuff like that. What like was there a certain moment, a defining moment that you knew, man, this is what I
Hmm.
gotta do? Was it like, no, this ain't no shade. I ain't trying to be funny, but like, was you like, did you play in your mama's heels and stuff like that? And you was like, man, I got to learn how to
It,
make these dope. I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what was that moment for you. Like, how
it
was it?
started when I moved back from Ohio. I
Okay.
was to stay with my grandmother a lot. and I was watching her sing and perform, but she also like would go to the thrift stores and recreate outfits for herself to perform that night. So that sparked something in me. And then when she passed away, and I was in 7th grade, it was so weird. Like the day before, something told me you're going to work in fashion, and I was like, huh.
So
It
you
was
grew
just
up
kind of
watching.
like,
You watched Granny do it, and then you was like, "That's so weird how that happens with us." As far as like, we grow up and watch our grandmother do something, and then we do it. Like
yeah,
I be in the garden and stuff. Don't even know why I'm married. Whatever.
right,
So,
yeah, same thing. That's why I like plants too.
so
Like,
did you like what was it? Did you pick up like a? Because listen, I've tried. I have tried. Now, one thing I can do, I can sew. If something rips, if something comes apart, I got a sewing set. I'm good at that. Now,
I
that
started
damn
with
sewing machine, I don't know how you deal with it, but I need to know. Did you sit down at it and just get it? Because I feel like some people get
no,
it. Okay,
no, no.
watch YouTube. 'Cause I don't know how to do
Practice
it.
makes perfect.
Yeah, true,
The
true.
first thing I learned how to sew was a wallet and a hat. My grandma was like, "That's hard to do," and I did it. And I was impressing her. Then I had a
Cool.
mentor who taught me how to sew in high school. Dean, she
Okay,
passed away,
rest in
uh,
peace.
and then I went to college, and then I mastered my sewing there, which is crazy because that's like honestly the least favorite thing I love to do out the whole entire creative process, and it's the best thing I know to do. It's bizarre.
Because it's tedious, and it's one of those things where if you can't just half-ass do it, so you got to be like, I get why you have to be really good at it, but like, why it's like I
Yeah,
feel like I would just look at something and be like, "That's gonna be a lot of thread I got to put in there."
it's a lot of thread, a lot of understanding the fabrics.
But she's lit though, like, her energy, everything, every fucking thing.
Yeah,
Um,
Lizzo is like always been super happy, and it's so weird because I feel like when she was really beginning, I was kind of in the same place as her, and she really took off.
yeah,
And it's just seeing her transformation and her growth and all the fashion looks that she pulled off is
yeah.
absolutely amazing.
She
I'm honored to like just be a part of her creative experience. Like she gave me a shout out at Missy Elliott's party,
really?
and yeah, and it took me. I was like shocked, and I was like embarrassed. I'm really shy.
Yeah,
I'm a really shy
I
person, but
can
then
see that.
I'm learning to get out of it, and I'm trying to embrace like all this love and that's coming towards me. It's been an amazing journey. Like that's
You
I'll never forget that. Like
You're gonna
Lizzo
have to get
really
used to that. You're gonna have to get over your shyness. I know that sounds a lot because from what you said to me already, you tell me you're an energy person, and I know like you probably, in order for you to not feel shy in a room or something like that, you probably have to feel protected by the other people's energy. But I want you to know you are gonna be a superstar, friend. I don't care. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care who is giving you shout outs and who ain't giving you shout outs. I want you to know, and I don't even know good fashion like that. I can hardly pronounce, like, I'm really having trouble with this Yves Saint Laurent. I don't know how the hell this, but what I'm saying is like I feel like when I look at your stuff, man, it is amazing. And I'm actually gonna make sure that I put some clips in here. I was able to get one thing in here because your website is locked tight, friend. But let me see if I can pull this up because it's a really good. Oh, that wasn't even. That was from my other interview. My bad.
Oh, you're fine. I love
I'm
it.
so glad this is why I don't do it live. I swear to God. This white peaks right here.
Uh-huh.
This white velvet draped shirt and velvet jogger pants.
Yes.
That's mine.
That's a really hot look. I had
That's,
a That's like my look all day long. I had to make that outfit. It was crazy. I think I'm happy
man.
that you love it because I've put a lot of love in that.
That and so
Yeah.
okay. So do you make everything by hand, or is it like a machine? Like, how do you like? What do you do to get through
It's
orders? Like, let's just say if you selling out, like, what are you doing to get all that?
it's by hand, and I have a team of great people.
Okay, good. Okay,
Yeah, I got the manufacturers and all that.
then
It's
I'm
it's been a journey setting up a brand, like from tailoring
yeah.
to fully I rebranded Jolleson over. I used That's what I did during like the pandemic. I just started from I had that time to like really start my brand from scratch
And
again.
speaking of the pandemic, I want to go ahead and I hate to cut you off, friend, but what I want to say this is, I know we are still in the middle of a pandemic,
Hmm.
and what I want y'all to know is this man that is sitting on this screen with me made the baddest, when I tell you the baddest face mask that you will find in the market. Period. I cannot for the life of me listen, y'all. I can't wait to put these pictures on her because y'all gonna go straight to it. I don't know. Are you still manufacturing those? Those were
No,
everything.
it's so much work.
Really?
I honestly don't like masks. I'm sad
Okay.
that we have to wear them. It was something that I just thought that was needed during such a dark
Yeah.
time, is make something beautiful, and that was my
Gorgeous.
expression. They sold
They were
out really quickly, and I
gorgeous. They
was
were
like,
beautiful.
"That's done.
I
Whoever
feel like
has them has them."
I feel like at that time, like I feel like I went through and like shared every single mask I could find to my like story. Those masks were everything. I you know, people like me, like I can't get like a I'm cheap. So so I got to get those, masks I could throw away because I don't want to get no like mask with rhinestones in it, and then can't wash it and then I break out because my acne is bad, but this ain't about me. All right. So did you ever want to be anything else? Did you ever want to do anything like what did you want to be and what did you want to do before it was like fashion?
I thought I was gonna be an architect because I love building, which is crazy how I'm still building, but now clothes.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
I wanted to be a hairstylist. My mom does hair, and I'm really good at doing hair, but I don't let
Really?
people know that. No.
You know what?
I grew up I'm a salon baby,
You
and
know
then I'm
what
a
though?
visual learner.
Those, you know what? As a gay in the industry, you let them know you know how to do her. Lord
I'm
Jesus.
not. I'm
Ooh,
not.
Lord Jesus.
I
Mm,
know I don't. I love it, but then it's like not my
yeah, but it's a
not like
talent.
it doesn't fulfill my heart.
You
Like,
seem to be a person that just in general is good with your hands. In general,
yeah, these
you're good
hands
with
are
your hands.
magical.
Yeah, I feel you. That's amazing. Like that's a whole. It's so crazy. I remember when I was younger, my grandfather. I was like, "Granddaddy, can you help me pay for school or whatever?" And he was just, old and like just in his ways. He was like, "No, if you ain't working with your hands, I ain't paying for your education." I was like, I was like, but I want to be a psychologist. I didn't. I don't
Yeah.
know. Whatever. Whatever. Tell me about what kind of hurdles that you've had to overcome while you've been trying to build your career.
Mm.
So I'm pretty sure, especially listen, you may not think this, but listen, it's hard being a black man in indie industry. Period. But not even about being black. But I'm just saying, have you had to overcome just any hurdles, just in general, to like?
I
'Cause
think
I've heard
so.
I'm pretty sure that there's all type of shiesty people. I'm pretty sure business deals may have gone, because I mean, listen, you said that you had to go through
I
three different
I think I
people.
went through it all. I
Really?
went to people trying to cut deals with me to make stuff for free for press. I had people book me for stuff and couldn't pay me. I
Wow.
had people still make clothes that I made, steal it and never return it. I went through a little bit of everything.
Have you
I mean,
gone
I
through
feel like,
somebody taking one of your designs?
oh yeah, I had
Really?
people knock me off. I had people borrow my stuff and never return it. I had people steal from me.
Is that why you kind of got to that space where you were like, I need for your energy to be where I need it to be? Or were you like that? Were you just always kind of been like that?
I No, I think that's what all of
Yeah.
this has built up to me protecting myself and
Yeah.
protecting my brand.
Yeah.
And I hate to do that because I'm such a sweet person, but I have to realize not everyone in the world is sweet like you
Yes,
are.
absolutely. And that's a thing about kind of being naive in the world, especially when you get into an industry like the entertainment industry, regardless of what facet you're in. It's kind of a
Yeah,
dog eat dog world. And when you go into it with the open, like, oh, hey, I love everybody, let's love, they kind of look at that and be like, we about to get him. So like let's take advantage of like his good energy and his willingness to, his willingness to be hungry. That's what it is a
right.
lot of the time because they know you hungry.
Yeah,
Uh,
you gotta watch out for those people because they'll see you. You got but once if you do not see them and it happens to you, just know that like you gotta catch it in the future. Like you have to go
yeah.
through that lesson to be able to see
Oh,
them. You just don't repeat
absolutely.
that same cycle again.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
sucks. It
If you
hurts.
do keep repeating it, then there's something wrong with you.
Right. Like my heart is, I think it's pretty golden, but it gets
Ooh,
broken a lot.
oh
It
my god.
hurts just because of people's ego.
Where can we find
They're
that
out
sweater?
looking for their self. You said what?
Where can we find that sweater? I want that like now.
I'm about to launch it. It's
Really?
gonna be on Jolleson.com.
Okay, so by the time this airs, hopefully that's launched. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna listen because listen, that's a good one for Valentine. Listen, that's
Yeah.
good. All right. So okay, so
Yeah.
question. So out of everything that you have done, out of all the people that you've worked with, out of and not it doesn't even have to be celebrity, it doesn't have to be person of stature or anything like that. Can you think of the one piece that you've been the proudest of?
It's so hard. There's so many. Um
You are amazing though. Like I know I'm
I,
keeping it real, y'all. I'm putting pictures in here. This man worked on the WAP video. He worked on the what was it, the press video. You worked on
yeah.
the Normani video. You worked on the Megan Thee Stallion what was it, Dot Shit video. You worked on first off, I know you did that Jennifer Hudson, that green dress that she had on, and she looked amazing. And you
With
did
the Mariah Carey special,
listen,
that was great. That was Dolce Gabbana. I just did my little tweaks on
but it don't
it.
matter. You did your tweak on it, and you put
Yeah.
that Jolleson on it.
Um,
You put that
I want to
Jolleson.
say the Ari Lennox project was
Man,
like it didn't get the love that I wanted it to get, but it got enough. It got a lot of love. That was like one of my favorites. Oh, it's kind of see like
yeah,
that one's one of them, but then I also have like Normani's motivation outfit that I didn't expect to turn into like
yeah,
a Halloween costume.
that was
That like
actually lit. That was actually lit. That was lit,
that
and I
was
think it made it more lit that I figured out if I found out it was you. I was like, "Oh, I know him, and I like that outfit." That was lit. But let me say
yeah.
this:
I wasn't
yes,
expecting
that
that.
Ari Lennox, that Ari Lennox
Oh,
should have got. Listen, y'all,
it was
he did his
beautiful.
thug thizzle on that video. I can't wait to post those pictures on her, friend. Yeah. Make sure y'all go to jolleson.com.
Yeah,
Period.
and then I think another iconic moment was like the butterfly wings for Kylie or her baby Stormy, Stormy's first Halloween costume.
Did I see that? I feel like I did see that.
That was insane. That was such a breakthrough moment. I did that with this company called Mother Pluckers. It was
Mother
incredible.
pluckers.
Mother Plucker feathers.
They do is it something about like for children or something like that? Or is it mother or is it just mother plucker like play on
Oh,
words?
it's a play on words for a feather
Okay.
company.
That's lit actually. Mother plucker.
Mother Plucker.
And speaking of Kylie, I know you even did the rap for her boots in the WAP video. I feel like
Yeah.
did you work on Cardi B's black corset in the Up video?
Oh yeah, that I crystallized it and put velvet all over it.
Ooh, that thing was cold blooded. So like,
Yeah.
do you ever get starstruck? Like, okay, now I'm pretty sure we get
No.
to be around all these people, but I'm pretty sure there's one person that has been like that you was
No.
like, really?
I think because I grew up around celebrities, like going to
Okay,
sit with my mom, and
yeah.
that was like her every day, hanging around Diana Ross, Beyonce, and
So do
Like,
you think that there would be one person that you would be starstruck? Like if they like out of anybody out there that you, or have you just met everybody?
no, I met everyone.
Have you met
Um,
Beyonce?
yeah, I met her.
'Cause I know you've done the Kelly Rowland. I know you did that Kelly Rowland video. What's it called? Was it chocolate? No, I got that wrong. Coffee. No, I lied. I know you did a Kelly Rowland video, and
Yeah,
she had to
there was a
go.
couple. Yeah.
What did you do in that video?
Um,
It's the one where she had that like the gold like chain thing on her face or whatever.
I don't remember. I, I have so many projects.
No, no. I mean that's crazy.
It was like one moment where I had like a little. I got really shy. I don't think I got starstruck.
Okay,
But I was at Veggie Girl and I was getting some food, and Erica Badu was sitting right there. And then
really?
she hit up her stylist and started describing my outfit to her. I mean to her the guy. And I was like, damn, I should say something to her because she's obviously
Yeah,
staring at me and
she
describing
would
my
have put you on.
outfit.
She would have put you on.
Yeah.
I even see
But
what she like as far as her background singer Duran Bernard. Like I feel like she
oh
would have put
yeah.
you on. She would have put you on. I think.
I love Duran. He's great. He's a great
Oh my
person.
god, he's like a listen. He's gonna be
Yeah.
a superstar too. And I'm speaking that into existence for all of y'all. Real. I'm just saying. Has there been any has there ever been a career move that you regret?
Career move that I regret. Yeah, there's been two.
Really?
Hmm.
Okay, and you don't have to be super specific. Like you don't have to tell me nobody's name or like a
I'm
situation,
not.
but like as far as like what was
Yeah.
it about the situation that you regret?
I regret not being realistic with timing and what
Okay.
people ask. So I learned two lessons on hearing people what they ask for and knowing that how they're going to treat you if you don't deliver.
Yeah.
Knowing that it's like you're doing them a favor, but they treat you like you did not do them a
Yeah.
favor, and if you didn't deliver, and they don't care.
They
So
just
it's like
they want these product.
they want their product. So I
Yeah.
had two huge mistakes with two very big clients that I would
Yeah.
never make again. I learned
And
it. I had
you
it
just
happen twice and not again.
didn't ratio the demand with the time.
Right.
Gotcha.
It
Okay.
was so embarrassing.
Really?
I lived it.
They didn't call you out though, did they?
No, we know
Okay.
it's like it's under the. There was always a solution.
Yeah,
They worked it
absolutely.
out. I didn't get that moment, but someone else did, and I just
Yeah.
keep moving forward.
And that's what you gotta do.
I sit back and reflect. More heart pain, and I gotta keep it pushing. I can't dwell on what's already passed. I gotta keep going forward. So
So
as
what
it, I
oh,
keep learning about myself. Like, what are my limits? When am
yeah.
I depleted?
Yeah,
What's
because
the
you really
lesson?
do got to be you have to be very realistic. You are right about what you just because I feel like somebody, especially somebody who's hungry, and I'm not saying you would do this now, but just like you said, you have to make certain mistakes and to know not to do it in the future. But I feel
Right.
like a person who's hungry is even if in the back of their head they know I might not have enough time for that. I feel like they're gonna be like, girl, you know who you are. Like, yeah, I'm about to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you and I don't want to ask what what made you not have time? Was it the
Oh, just like
intricacy of it, or was it
the
okay?
all the details
Yeah,
and the um the details and work that needs to be done.
yeah,
My level of energy from projects I just finished.
yeah.
Not what do you call it? Having self care. Like I have to be able to say no.
Absolutely. You
Like
don't want to spread yourself too thin.
yeah, spreading myself way too thin and not caring about my own health, and it backfires all the way through.
I always say that's like having like a full Thanksgiving meal on like a little styrofoam plate, and that motherfucker just like folds over. Like your plate is too full. Like don't
Yeah.
like don't do it to yourself. And that's actually the mental health of it all is the most important thing because you
Hmm.
can get. I mean, I see people who's booked and busy. I see it all day long, But guess what? They looking crazy. Like they be like, oh, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like even with me,
Yeah.
yo, I just got a couple little guests on here every little week, whatever. And I get off work and be like, you should have seen me if I got on here with you.
Yeah. No, I feel that. It's real.
All right, so let's see. I do want to know, what is something that you are good at that people will be surprised at, because they probably look at you and they like, oh, he's fashion, oh, he can only sew, whatever. But I mean, you've already told me you good with your hands in general. But what's something that you good at that people will be surprised to know about
I want to say,
you? Can you cook?
no, not really.
Why
I
does
do
everybody
cook
I ask say that?
because I eat out a lot. I'm always
Okay.
busy. I mean, I think
True.
once it's like when I need to make a meal, I can make a good meal because I raised my siblings. But
Yeah.
I want to say like I'm psychic. Oh,
You psychic?
I'm really psychic. Yeah,
I
and
believe
that's
in that.
something
I
I
believe in that.
really tapped in this year fully.
Really.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
the only reason why I believe in that is because I almost feel like I have the gift of manifestation in a sense, but only for other people. Which is why I make sure to always say, I know you're gonna be a superstar, or I know, other people are gonna be superstars. Like I don't know. When I say something bad about
I
myself, it
do
happened. When I say something good about other people, it happened. So yeah, you got that, friend.
I do it for myself and I do it for others. My mom always told me growing up, she's like, stop being your own psychic.
I might need to,
Yeah.
you might need to add psychic to your resume and start playing some tarot
Yeah.
cards or something on her. I should have
That's
introduced you as psychic in the intro, friend. Why didn't you tell me all that? I'm gonna call
that's
you
what
after this.
we get to know each other a bit more. It's something that I want to do in the future. I want to have like a talk show and I want to be able to get
Yeah.
people readings. And like, but I want to go deep where I'm talking to their spirit and not what they think they know. Like,
Okay. Well,
yeah.
listen, I will be your first. You know what? I'm gonna manifest something for myself. I will be your first celebrity client. I'm just saying it, whatever. Like if you ever want, look, I need a reading. I
Okay.
need, I'm like spiritually like constipated. I need
Uh-huh.
a spiritual enema. I mean, I don't know. I feel like,
No, I know what you mean.
laxative,
Have you
like the
have you
gays
ever
do.
done ayahuasca?
Who?
Ayahuasca.
The state?
No, no, no. It's this plant
Well, that's
medicine called
Iowa.
ayahuasca. Ayahuasca. You can check it out. It's like that helps with spiritual constipation. It
Really?
reconnects, yeah, reconnects any like blockages that you might have within yourself, and then it just
Can
it
you do
heals
me a
it.
favor? And I want you to hold on.
I said,
I'm gonna
you want
type
me to
this.
send it to you?
Please do that because I normally have
Yeah,
a notepad right here with my OCD ass. But yeah,
I sent it to you.
okay, please do.
It's
You said it's ayahuasca. Is
uh-huh.
there a specific
It's
brand that you like?
no, you have to like you got to find someone to have it, like to do it. It's you should look
Oh,
it up. Yeah,
is it? So it's a
it's
spiritual cleansing thing, like
it's a
a.
spiritual cleansing. That's how you get the
Oh,
spiritual blockage out, like that constipated feeling. Like
yeah, because that flat tummy tea ain't doing it. I'm just playing. I'm just playing,
yeah.
y'all. I'm just playing. All right, so we do want to know. I'm sure people watching, they might want to know. This handsome man named Jolleson. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm trying to be French when I say it, and I'm trying to be so like so. I can't even hardly speak English. I don't know why the fuck I'm trying to say it in French. But I'm pretty sure they want to know. Like, are you single? Do you have anybody that you're dating? Do you like
I am very single.
very
Yeah,
single?
very
All right.
single.
So how long you been single?
I want to say like all my life. Yeah, I've never been in a relationship.
I'm not laughing at you. No, I'm not laughing at you. I wouldn't listen. I was not expecting that answer. I thought you was about to be like, about 4 5. What? Really?
No.
So okay, because my next question was gonna be like, what is it about somebody that makes you want to be with them? But I mean, I don't want to get too much into your personal life, but you care to maybe elaborate very, vaguely about why you think you may be single? Like, do
Mm.
you just feel like you're too busy?
I I'm very focused on my career,
Yeah,
which is
as you should be.
something that I needed to be, but at the same time, I need to find a balance. I
Yeah,
need
there
to,
is a work-life balance thing that probably does need to happen, but I've always been told, um, the people who don't wanna work a 9 to 5 job, that's fine, but if you don't wanna work your 9 to 5, you're gonna be working 24 hours a day.
right.
Like, when you start your business, you're gonna be working 24/8, 27/9, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna be
Yeah.
working. So,
And
is
my
that
father,
Go
my
ahead.
father's not in my life either, so I had to heal from that too.
Yeah,
So knowing
yeah,
like that I had some trauma with my father and like listening to people relationships, something about that kind of made me withdraw from being in a relationship because I wanted to be perfect, which I know is not that's not
that's
reality.
not ever
We're gonna
gonna
have
happen.
something right.
So
So
do you want that white picket fence kinda thing, or is it something where you just? Because I know some people at a certain point where they feel like they haven't had it or they whatever, are you just fine like, "Hey, it is what it is," or is that something that you not aspire? Because I don't want it to feel like you're l less than for not being in
I,
a relationship, but
I think I'm a very unique person, and I want
okay.
to meet someone to start a family with a that's very unique as well.
So you wanna make
That's
sure that somebody when you get with them, that they are connected to your energy and they
yeah,
understand because your uniqueness is probably what is it? Like acquired taste. And so you probably just want
fire.
somebody to really just not make you feel unique, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I want them to have their own
Yeah,
uniqueness too. Like
yeah.
it just makes sense. Like
You want kids.
yeah,
How
I
many?
want maybe two. Yeah.
That sounds so good. Like, listen, I just I just wanna travel. I just
Yeah, I want to
I might
travel.
just spend my
I want,
money on me. I don't know about them kids, like, what? I might like one in a possible, like, a spades game, I don't know.
oh, that's the dream. I want to travel with my partner. I want to have these amazing experiences, share these experiences with my partner as
Yeah,
well as theirs, like whatever experience they're having.
yeah. You wanna
And
share the fruits of your labor pretty much. Like, if you're working this hard and right now, you wanna make sure at the end of the day, you and your partner get to experience the fruits of all that work you've been doing. 'Cause
yeah,
I know what you do ain't I know what you do ain't easy. Because Imma just say this. I go to work, I may work a 10-hour shift, right? But like I know what I have to do when I go to work during that 10-hour shift. And like you may get a certain gown or a request that is gonna work you way longer than 10 hours in one day.
yeah. Sometimes I'm working 16 hours. Like example, the thought shit video. Uh,
So
the schedule.
you did her nurse.
I didn't make any customs. I did a lot of major tailoring
Yeah.
for that
But
video.
what you did her
It's,
nurse, you tailored her nurse costume, right?
I took the whole outfit apart and put it back together an
Really?
hour before she shot.
Oh,
And she was super impressed. And
really?
like that, yeah, I had to make it fit her perfect. It
So
was
was she like rushing you like, "Hey, come on, what's going on? What's going on?" Was she like pretty like
woo, the pressure was on. I almost had like a breakdown. It was crazy because it's like timing. You have everyone's
yeah,
schedule. You can go
yeah,
over schedule. Then
yeah.
realistically, it needed a day, but all I had was 1 hour. So I
Who?
had to like not think. And I had an amazing assistant, Rosa, who she helped me push through that as well. And like the schedule for that shoot was 8 a.m. to we do 8 a.m. to 4 a.m. And then same day
Who?
we put supposed to do 6, but it changed to 12 p.m. same day to
You
7
like
a.m.
20 American hours?
Yeah, she works hard.
Now I'm gonna say this. I understand in those type of things, ain't no type of thing as HR and like whatever. I can't, but the 13th Amendment abolished slavery.
I don't. It doesn't feel like slavery.
No, I know when you're passionate about something, I
It
think
was.
in
I
that
feel like
moment, you're more so ready, like, I need my name to not be tarnished, so I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do It
No.
don't even feel like work. It is what it is.
Yeah, it don't feel like work. We're all
Yeah.
having fun.
Yeah.
And we're making magical moments. We know how
Yeah.
it's gonna impact people. It's crazy how people look at Thought Shit. They love that
Yeah.
video.
Do you feel
It
like you
was
work better under pressure?
always since I was young. Like I used
Really?
to wait until like
Last minute.
the couple last minute before the project was due at school and go, Mom, I need all the supplies. It's due tomorrow. And then I would go and get everything. So I didn't realize that was training me to like what I do now.
Yeah.
Like everyone hit me up for last minute projects. They're like, John does it really well, gets it done fast. Cause I've been doing it like almost all my life.
I
Crazy.
bet you don't even have fingertips no more. I bet you like I feel like you even have a nail bed at this point. Like
I mean, my
Lord.
hands are I haven't got my nails done, but they're nice.
I
They're
just
soft.
feel like you was gonna show me like I thought it was just gonna be like no fingernails. I thought you was just like so down, like
People look at my hands and go, "How are you a creator and your hands are nice?"
that's because you know when you see like you see
I
the
don't know.
dancers and they feet be like, woo! You know,
Yeah.
so I would think that a person who is constantly so that's lit. But do you make sure that you maintain your hands? Like, is
I
there a
do.
certain type of exercise or certain type of thing? Because I can only imagine carpal tunnel, and that's we ain't gonna say because we ain't no little young whippersnappers. You know, I'm just
Yeah.
carpal tunnel might be
I get
coming into the equation at some point.
no, I get my monthly massages and
Okay,
chiropractor.
really?
Yeah. I
That's
make sure
necessary.
it's like I maintain my body as much as I can. I know when to take a break. Like from 2018 to 2019, I sold every day without a day off until my body started shutting down. And then
Really?
I started getting symptoms, but it was symptoms of needing to rest.
My God.
So I went to Bali and I got the best massages out there.
Does your mom did she get the massages and stuff too? Because I feel like as a hairstylist, like having to be on your
Definitely.
feet, like working with like stuff like that, like that has to
Yeah,
because I've always heard of a lot of hairstylists as well. Well, I feel like
definitely. It's a wear and tear on the body.
that's disrespect. It's they're cosmetologists. I feel like
Cosmetologist.
that's the better term for it. So I'm not gonna disrespect her by calling her a hairstylist because I'm pretty sure she's bad at everything. And she's gorgeous, by the way. Like, Lord Jesus, your mom's gorgeous. Y'all go look her up. What's her Instagram?
Candy for hair
Oh,
one.
where am I pointing? I'm trying to point at you. Okay, there we
That's funny.
I was like, she said candy for her. So yeah, make sure. So
Candy for hair.
especially if you're in the LA area, if y'all need some hair, y'all need your hair done. Go
Yeah,
check his mama out.
she is
She's
slanging
bad.
wigs.
She's bad. And then if y'all need tailoring, you need your listen.
No
I
more
showed
Tailor clients.
no more no more tailoring clients at
It's
all.
crazy. I mean, it's kind of weird to say that, but I am like literally I get like 10 jobs a day.
Really?
And I'm very grateful.
Now listen, unless you're gonna pay this man $1 million for a 1 hour job, don't hit him up for no tailor job, okay? But
Right.
other but
I'll
other
take that
than that,
million.
no, I'll take it for you. I'll fuck that tailoring up, but look,
I give you a recommendation fee.
yeah, for real. No, I mean, I'm pretty sure you've built a great clientele. I'm pretty sure, in
Yeah.
older people's terms, it would be like a Rolodex. I'm pretty sure you have a good Rolodex of people that you could recommend or that people that recommend people to you. So at this point, like you're like, look, yes, I can tailor. Yeah, I'm amazing at it. It's the thing I like the least, but the thing I'm the best at. However, I wanted fashion design.
Yeah.
Period.
I just want my Jolleson house to be fully operating, running, which is like happening. I did a vision board for it and it started happening really fast. Like
That's
it's crazy.
amazing.
I think a big push was definitely going on the HBO show.
Yeah,
The
and
hype.
that's who. Oh, and I told y'all at the beginning of this that he was a television personality, and so I did watch a little clip of you on the hype, and they was like, "Oh, he's fashion. He's not street." And I'm like, "What did you feel?
Yeah.
What did you feel when you seen that? Like, is it different? Did they
I
say
feel
that
like
then, or did you see it on TV and be like, bitch?"
I saw it on TV but I heard her say it there. It was a lot more, the editing and
Hmm.
stuff, but
But it still looked
s-
amazing. I love that. I love what you put together. So
I
whether or not
see what they're I see what they were saying, but at the same time, if they would have kept me on, I would have killed it. And I feel like I definitely went home way too early. I shouldn't have went home. But I couldn't change it. I'm grateful for the things they did say. They said a lot of great things about me.
right. And
They
but
were-
listen, so
and they-
that's my fault because I didn't want to just say the negative thing. But I watched that clip because you just posted it recently, so
oh
I
yeah,
seen that. But listen,
they told me where my level was. She was like, "You are." They're like, "You're." This is Met Gala. This is couture.
you are fashion.
Fashion. I was
I was
like,
gonna
I
say
just
like
gotta embrace that.
a person
That's
a person may see that and take it negatively, but when I heard her say that, I was like, that's like a like okay,
it's a
thank you.
compliment.
No, he ain't street, but he's fashion. Okay, thank you. That's kind of I'm not in streetwear. I'm in fashion wear. So yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So that
yeah.
was lit. So you feel like there was a good amount of exposure, and like you feel like even if you feel like you got put out before your time, do you feel like you still are proud of your time there? Like you don't feel disappointed. Do you feel like upset or
Uh,
anything that you had to leave? Like is that something that you had to deal with? Not
it
embarrassment.
made me question myself. It did. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie. Like I was like,
yeah.
what is this like worth it? Is it what am I doing? Why
Man,
could I be as good as people are saying if I got sent home so early?
right.
But
How
then
did you get through that? Was that
but they were
meditation
like
and family?
meditation, family, great people around me. But they said you are um I'm trying to say what they said on the show. It's like I'm a frontier of streetwear that people haven't seen yet. It's like I'm a talented designer. Like you're really good. So
No, it's lit.
it's something that I don't have. I mean, just like for the mask sold out like 2 days.
Really?
That inspired me again for
I bet you
designing.
got a whole lot of USD sitting in that bank account. Look, y'all don't yo, y'all better act right and accept this man for his uniqueness. I'm trying to tell y'all, he'll be a superstar.
Yeah, it's just like that was a confirmation. Going on the show, hearing that they did say a lot of good things. I mean, the contestants didn't think I was going to go home because they were like,
Right.
I meditated and saw myself going home, being a psychic, and I knew that day I was going to go home.
Whew.
But and I asked the people, I was like, "Do y'all think I'm gonna go home?" They were like, "No." They said great things about you. You know, there's no way.
And I
Like
feel like I think you were like
you
stressed. You
killed
were like,
it.
I want to cut the back, but I know it's gonna be something I don't need to do. But listen, I ain't got no time to sit
Oh,
here and think, so I'm gonna cut the back. So
right, because
I'm
that back was not supposed to look like that, and I had to just roll with it. I had to roll with
so
the punches.
I'm hoping
There was
that
a
I
lot of
won't
roll
get
with the punches on that.
I'm hoping I
Huh?
won't get flagged because I would like to play that video on here so they can kind of see what we're talking about. I don't know if the HBO Max, they'll probably flag my YouTube channel. So I'll see if they let me play that reel on there because I do want to make sure people are very familiar with you, especially so they can come support you. And I know a lot of people that support me are in your area. You know what I'm saying? So it would be
Yeah,
amazing. Y'all see his Instagram at the very bottom of the screen. Y'all make sure y'all go follow this man. Y'all are gonna have no choice but to go support this man and recommend him to, you know, I don't know, because he ain't starstruck, so I can't really say nobody, but I was maybe Jesus. I don't know. but
but that's a good point. You said that though. That's the reason why I'm not starstruck because I feel like Jesus is a simple symbol for our spirit. Like he was someone that was really connected, and I feel like everyone is that. They're all connected. So no matter what level or
yeah,
anything, I feel like we're all the same, but we all just have our different roles in this world that we're
absolutely,
playing.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And
So
and
that's
and
why
and
I don't get starstruck.
if I can offer just a little, because I know it kind of it hit me when you said you felt a little discouraged and stuff like that. Because I'm gonna just say this: although I'm not a fashion designer, I am a creator myself. Discouragement and creativeville is a real thing. So one thing
Yeah.
I just want to say to you: look, I was watching the Mass Singer, and Tony Braxton, the Tony the Braxton, got eliminated. way ahead of her time. Period. Like at the very beginning of the season, and everybody was super upset, and I'm pretty sure she was too. But that just lets me know that's just me saying that she was up there with people who are rappers, athletes, they're whatever. And she's an actual singer, and she got sent home. That does not take away from her talent. That does not take away from her legacy. That does not take away from her resume. So, although I'm pretty sure you got the process that a long time ago, I'm pretty sure that I know for a fact I wanted to make sure that I at least offered my words to you because you are amazing. And I'll say this: if you let anybody make you question you, you are crazy. You are amazing. No, you're amazing for real. I I'm starstruck, y'all. I'm trying to keep my little stuff because this is my first time actually interacting with this gentleman, in person. But like, you are. I'm not gonna even go into a soapbox. Y'all know. Period. All right. So okay, off my soapbox. I do want to ask you one question before we get to this game. What college did you go to?
I went to California College of the Arts in San Francisco.
Really? Okay, and so is that the same as a regular like 4-year bachelor's degree, or is it like do you have to? Okay,
4-year.
I do want to know out of the classes that you did have to take with your major, what was the easiest one for you to get through, and what was the hardest one for you to get through? Like, what was the one that you was like, this is my niche. I know it for a fact I got this, and then the one that you just hated, you was like, look, why am I here?
The easiest one was life drawing. Definitely.
What is that?
Like, there was like a class where you had to take a still figure and you had to illustrate what was in front of you. So like sometimes we had new bodies, sometimes we had objects. That was my favorite.
I got to see naked people in school.
Oh yeah, definitely. That it's kind of crazy because I took that class so much and I was really good at it. I can basically tell what someone's gonna look like underneath their clothes naked.
Now I can too, but I can only tell how many stretch marks you got on your butt. But that's like,
yeah, this is like proportions.
Wow, really?
Because that class is all about proportions of everything.
Really,
seeing the object all the way around. So that taught my eye. It was crazy. It really trained me how to make better clothes, how to do everything.
But speaking of proportions, friend, since it taught you proportions. Have you ever been surprised by somebody's proportions in person?
Most definitely. Most definitely. I mean, this one guy was really big. He had all the big dick proportions, and it was very tiny. Very. Like, so, it's like symmetry is, if they're very proportionate, they're really beautiful and it makes sense. Sometimes they're not always proportionate. But if there are, I'm pretty sure I'm right. Pretty sure that I'm right with their proportions.
I think I heard somebody say that you can tell, and I could be wrong, but I feel like for me it might be a little accurate. I'm just saying. But I feel like somebody said you can tell from here, if you put your finger down to here, however far it reaches. So from here
to the middle finger
to here is how long it is.
I'm about to measure and see.
That's what I was about to say. Like I've measured it, but I'm not trying to put. I don't have my OnlyFans no more, y'all. But I'm just saying, like, if I if I was trying to promote it,
I could tell by people by the fingernails. They usually have like a rounder fingernail tip, nose proportion, neck.
What is that? Their neck is big.
It's usually really girthy.
Oh, so if they look like they swallowed a Popeyes biscuit, then it looks like they probably got a big old like.
It's girth.
Man,
yeah, and you usually tell by the color by like the lips or like the elbow and the nipples.
Well, if they got some black ass lips, they probably smoke a lot of weed and they probably got a big old dick. I'm just saying, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
All right, enough about dick. Friend, wow. Look, I said proportions. I was like, yeah. So what about proportions? You was like, yeah, I'm afraid it costs a small dick. I was like, oh, okay. Well, he went there. We're gonna keep going.
It happens.
You did say you said I'm an open book, and you meant it. I love it. All right. And so what was the hardest class for you?
Art history. Just because
And
I had to would you say?
I was gonna say, and why was it the hardest?
Because I had to like remember everything. And I didn't really care about what people wore in the past.
Yeah.
Just like not only that, it was like you can feel like the racism stuff
I
behind
was
certain
gonna ask you
trends,
that.
and
I was
yeah,
gonna ask that, but is that something that kind of turned you off from like the history? Is like maybe knowing that maybe at
definitely.
one point you supported something, and it was like when you found certain things that you were like, okay, now hold on.
Yeah, I mean, even today, like I make high end clothes, but still, it has a problem with people that can't
Yeah,
afford that and people that
yeah,
can,
yeah,
and how you looking at the history by people that are um rich that
yeah.
can get more photos of themselves
Right.
and being oppressed more and all that stuff, and saying like that's the look, but it's like it trickles down. It's always been like
Well,
that. It's never going to
let's
change.
be clear. You have high end looks, but you don't have high end prices. So let's definitely make sure that people are aware of that.
Yeah.
Especially if y'all ever want to go check, j-
Oh
Jolleson.
no, those prices are kind of crazy. You see
Oh, listen. We're supposed to say that.
I mean, there's good fabrics and
No, there was
design and
no. I would just tell him. I was saying what you said. You was like, I got expensive looks, but it ain't expensive.
yeah.
I'm dead. I'm crying. I'm taking it. I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna take it out. I'm dead. I was trying to get people to go to the website. He was like, that's a little crazy. But what I more so mean is for what I'm looking, because I have the web. I don't want to move my computer because I feel like everything's gonna destroy, like turn off. But I have the website up right here, and I'm looking at some very 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 high end pieces. And if I'm thinking about other if I'm thinking about high fashion labels who are just expensive in general, I see a lot of things that do not hold a candle to what is here on your website
Right.
or three times the price.
Right. That is true.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to.
Yeah.
That's what I want to make people clear, especially in LA. Nothing's gonna be cheap. Period. But understand, if you would like to look high fashion without paying high fashion prices, make sure y'all go check out Jolleson.com. And you can spell Jolleson by looking down here where it's scrolling and it says Jolleson.
Jolleson.
Jolleson. I'm sorry. I really like to say Jolleson because it makes me feel like I'm French. Like I feel like Pepe Le Pew.
Jolleson.
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 All right. So, okay. So now we're about to get into the end of the show. And I'm going to ask you a few questions. We're going to play a game called This or That. And so there's just going to be a few situational questions, or, it could be an item. Would you prefer this item, this situation, that situation, whatever. And so I got a few of them. You ready? You ready to?
Uh-huh.
I kind of want to see what you prefer in some of these situations. So, would you rather eat escargot or snake? And escargot, I think, is the snails, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I
Or would you
think
rather eat snake?
snake. I think I'd rather try a snake.
Oh, I can't. Okay. Well, okay.
Yes. I mean, there was a movie called Slugs when I was a kid, and that movie scarred me. So I stay away from snails.
There was a movie called Anacondas that came out when I was a kid that scarred me, so I stayed away from snakes. I got a phobia. I don't even like talking about them, actually. Next question. All right. So, fashion-wise, we're going to take it back a little bit. South Pole or Coogee? Mm-hmm.
Coogee.
I know, right? Because they have some dope ass patterns. I'm a
Yeah.
pattern person. You see this bright ass pattern shirt I got on that don't even fit right. I wore it because it got a pattern.
Yeah.
So I need, although he ain't taking no tailoring clients, Uh,
I'll hook you up anytime.
all right. So, pancakes or waffles?
Um, waffles.
Okay. All right. Okay. Is it about the? It's like the syrup sit down in that ridge. It just lets it marinate down in there for a little bit longer, and you put more butter in there and just soak down in there. Yeah. Okay. I see that. I personally, I'm a pancake kind of person. I do like a waffle though, but I get
Okay.
full, I get full really easy.
If
I have
I
to
had
eat
to,
something.
yeah, that was a hard one to choose. I'm like 50-50 with
I
that
know
one.
I don't. That's why I did that because they're literally. I feel like they're made from the same damn thing, but one is lighter and one is like a little heavier. and
Right.
I like
They
I
are
got.
made from the same
Yeah.
thing.
Are they?
I think so.
I think they're both
I
made
think
from
so.
pancake. Yeah. I literally
Mhm.
when my waffle maker, I'll be putting the pancake mix. So if they're not made from the same damn thing, like I've been doing it wrong for a long time. All right. So who's winning a versus between Tony Braxton and Mary J. Blige?
Mary.
I agree. I think I agree. I think I agree.
Yeah.
I think I do agree. As much as I
Yeah.
love some Tony Braxton,
That was another tough one.
I think that whoo at Murray, whoo. Let
Yeah.
me tell you. All right, Polyester or Rayon?
Rayon.
Really?
Yeah, Rayon's way softer.
Okay, so which one? One of them can catch on fire really easy. Is it polyester?
I don't know.
I heard somebody say like, don't put no fire in this on polyester, or your whole shit's gonna.
I can see that. There's a lot of polyester got a bad reputation.
That's why I asked. I literally looked up before I got on here. I googled what
But
fabrics are the worst.
yeah. But they really did improve some polyester. It's
So it's got
beautiful.
a technology's a motherfucker. It is.
It
Technology really
is.
is.
They got fake
Different good
fur. They
ingredients.
have better silk. It's basically like replacing all the animal products.
So
Yeah.
is silk an animal product?
Oh, it's from a silkworm. It's from worms. Yeah, they boil the worms alive to get the silk. I know it's fucked up. Yeah,
Okay, I don't. What is this like? I don't think
that's
I
what
know.
a lot of people don't wear silk because of that. It's like
I mean, fuck them worms. Fuck them worms. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Peter, leave me alone. Very last question on here is: which is worse, Los Angeles traffic, Los Angeles food, or Los Angeles rent?
the traffic.
Really? So you rather
Yeah, I think the
somebody
traffic is.
somebody
So
showed
I'm
me a
from
map.
here.
Somebody showed me a map, and from what they showed me, I think it's you have to go around to get to everything. You can't just go straight up through or something
Oh,
like
you
that, right?
can. You can. No, you can go through straight through. You just gotta know the streets. If you're on the freeway, you're gonna go around.
Is it set up like a grid down there?
Yeah.
I've literally only been to LA one time, and I've been there. I was just there to catch. I was at a layover to get to Oregon. So I'm gonna have to make sure I come down there, friend, and you show me how to maneuver those streets and stuff. I'm just
Oh
saying.
yeah. Anytime. Let me know.
Yeah,
I
and
got you.
I'm gonna bring the shirt so you can so you can tailor it
uh,
for me. Is
we
there
call
anything?
it
Is there anything else that you wanted? Because we coming to the end of the show, and it's been an amazing show. I'm super like for real. I don't think you know how honored I am to have you here. Like, no, this ain't even for the cameras. Like, listen, my boyfriend, I tell him all the time. I'll be like, I know the person who did that outfit, and I know the person who did that outfit, and I know the person who did that outfit. He'd be like, I know people too, nigga. But it's honestly, man, thank you so much for coming here and being the guest for my third show of Kicking It with Keith. And for me, this I really wanted to make sure, like honestly, y'all, if y'all have any more questions, please make sure to drop them in the chat. If y'all have any more questions about this man's journey, his path, drop them down in the comments because I will bring him back on here to answer those questions for y'all. I'm not even playing. Is there anything else that you feel like you maybe wanted to know? Let the people know. Do you have any upcoming projects? Do you have any
Oh,
upcoming?
there's so many projects coming out.
Um,
So many.
yeah,
So many. I gotta say it's an honor for you to invite me on here. I'm happy it's number 3 because that's my lucky number.
really,
My birthday is October 3rd. My soul number is 3. Um,
Chris.
yeah, it's just like it's just alignment was perfect.
That's dope.
Um, Projects. There's so many projects coming out. I'm excited to people to see everything that I'm creating and the different celebrities that are wearing my clothes. Some movie stuff coming out.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you gonna
there's
be in a movie, or you're doing the design on the movie?
the designing, like the
Man,
work, like the um, just the creating, being a part
yeah,
of the creative
yeah.
team. Just like a lot of great things are coming.
So
I'm grateful.
I want to name some events real quick. 'Cause I want to figure some stuff out. I want to name some events, and I want you to tell me if you've done that event. Like, I'm pretty sure you have, but I want you to tell me who you did it for. All
I'm
right,
trying to remember.
man. Okay, well, let's say the Grammys. Who's your first Grammy? Either tailoring, design, dress, whatever. I want to know what was your first Grammy experience.
Huh.
You ain't that busy. What? That's amazing. I would love to be that busy. That's
I'm trying
lit.
to see. I think it's like not someone that's super major, but they are pretty big in the Kundalini world. White Sun, they're pretty amazing.
I've never heard of them, but I mean,
Yeah,
listen, the Grammys. Period. If you're going to the Grammys, if you're nominated for a Grammy, listen. If the word Grammy even pop up in your email, you are a lucky MF. Period. As a designer, do you get to go to those events?
sometimes, not all the
Okay.
time.
So have you ever
Yeah,
did the BET Awards?
yeah.
Who was your first BET Awards experience? Y'all, I'm basically this is the reason I'm asking him these questions is because I just really want y'all to know that when things that you don't think are possible become so possible for you sometimes that you literally become so busy with what you thought would be impossible that you forget who your first celebrity client was. Damn.
Yeah,
Woo.
I want to say,
I hope I forget about you since you my third client. 'Cause I know you remember your third one. So I know you remember your third one. I ain't gonna remember mine. I'm just
I want to say MC Light.
really.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love her.
yeah. I love MC Light. She's
Oh
amazing.
my god, really?
Yeah,
Okay, now I would have been starstruck on that. I'm not gonna even lie. Like I ain't never. I done met a couple of celebrities. I done been in the same room with a couple of celebrities. I ain't gonna lie and say I done met them. You know, and when I say same room, I mean like they might be on a concert stage and I might be up in the audience. So that's as close as I've gotten. But you know, whatever. All right, the AMAs. I know one in particular that you did. Or was that the VMAs? I think either one.
yeah. Um, AMAs. I'm trying to think.
What?
That
Where did
just
you
that
do?
just
Which time
that
did you
just
do
passed. Like,
Cardi's? No, which time did you do Cardi's? Didn't you tailor her yellow dress or her yellow piece?
that was
The
billboards.
Billboard Awards. Okay,
And then we did yeah. Cardi does a lot. There's a lot of war shows.
you have
Yeah,
actually worked with you worked with her a lot for real. Like, is she
yeah.
nice? Like, is she nice to you?
Amazing.
Really,
Like
I believe that.
she's a she's exactly the same. Like
I
that's one
believe that.
person that she doesn't change. She
She's like
is who she
funny as
is.
fuck. She's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
That's lit. Like, dude,
Hmm.
imagine people, imagine a world where you get to work with everybody that everybody just wants to be at a table with. And that all comes through hard work, determination, education, and not quitting for real. Because I'm just keeping it honest with you. There's a lot of people that
You
want to
can't
be
quit.
there's a lot of people that even want to be a fraction of where you are. You know what I'm saying? So you have made, even if you don't think you made it, friend, you made it. When you don't think people are paying attention to you, we watching. You see, I done sent her. Now I probably done missed a few years because I didn't realize you was 33. I thought you was a little younger, but I'm just saying. You see how I done almost sat here and ran down a lot of your shit that you probably didn't think I noticed. And I knew this before preparing for this interview. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always paid attention. Well, I've paid attention to you since I've come across you.
Yeah,
You are talented. You are really, really talented. But tell us where we can find you. We want to know your Instagram name. We want to know, obviously I've given them your website 15 million times, but I also want you to tell them. Tell us where they can find you. Email address too.
I keep it simple.
Need to book you.
John@jolleson.com. Website Jolleson.com. Cash App, Venmo, Jolleson.
Oh, I know that's
Instagram,
right.
Jolleson. My whole life is Jolleson. So
Speaking of, hold on. Talking about Cash App. Hold on, real quick. Y'all know. Real quick. But then it's back to him. All right. Yeah. So listen, man. Again, it's been my absolute pleasure. Thank you for coming on my third episode. I'm gonna end this show. And I don't know. I'm pretty sure you're somewhat familiar with me, but I'm kind of unpredictable, so I don't know if you know exactly how the show ends. So you don't necessarily have to end it with me, but you're gonna stay here to the end. So everybody, I just want to say, yesterday happened the way that it did. So today could happen the way that it should. Today happened the way that it did. So tomorrow could happen the way that it should. There's nothing that will be put in your path that our OnlyFans bag can't fix. And your mama's a hoe. And I want to thank all of y'all for tuning in to another episode of The Kids Chronicles.
I love that.
So, what's up, everybody? I want to welcome somebody who I'm very proud to call my friend due to the fact that he's Black excellence. He's got a PhD. He's an officer. He's a life coach. He's a world traveler, and he's also dark skinned. So that means he ain't got no red flags whatsoever. It don't surprise me whatsoever that you are the 1 or 2% of the world that finished that Iron Man race. I'm not gonna quit bragging on you. I'm sorry. I hate to keep cutting you off, but like every time you say something, I'll just be so much more proud of you. So keep talking. I'm sorry. Go ahead, friend. It's my friend, y'all. It's my friend. That's my friend. Yeah. Right? But then, how many of our young Black males can we actually call doctors? If I'm not mistaken, is it less than 2% of the world has a doctorate? If I'm not mistaken,
yes, very small percentage. There were times where I did have to go down to the protest zone to work. Like the first night, I was down there when 7 people got shot. And before I went, I had texted my mom, "Hey,